Warning, you are not watching Siskel and Ebert.
You are now entering Wang world.
So time we'll go back with another video. I'm Strange Wayne. Today I have a film review for Priscilla, A24's take on Priscilla Presley's life with Elvis. We got the Elvis movie a couple years ago. Divisive, say the less. But we're going to talk about Priscilla and see what I think about this one. Before we do that, hit that thanks button underneath this video and donate some of that Bob De Niro to help improve this YouTube channel. Money, it helps everything do what it does. You can't do anything without money, so donate money if you got it. If you don't, but you still want to support, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you do either of those two things, then
I appreciate that.
But let's get down to brass tacks. I gave Priscilla an 8.3 out of 10 Wangs.
Why?
It's a extremely well-made movie. Less is more, and this film is the epitome of that, and I love less is more filmmaking. And like I said, really well-made movie. It is a good movie. The subject material is going to be relatable to some audience members, but me as a male, it just didn't impact me.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not every film is going to be for you, and that's okay. I get that, I understand it, but I can still look and see what good filmmaking is, and a part of good filmmaking is the director knowing their audience. And luckily this thing came out in the cinema, so I got to see Sofia Coppola's audience for this film, and her audience, she knows them and they loved it.
A job well done.
And that's very important when it comes to making a movie, especially when it comes to marketing and everything. If that doesn't live up to it, your movie's not going to make any money, and it's going to be harder for you to make the next movie. And creatively, it's going to make it that much more harder. So with this one, hopefully it's a knock out the ballpark for her, because she's she's a very talented director.
On top of that,
Another great thing Sofia Coppola brought to this film is her vision, and that kind of goes with the audience thing, but her vision of this film is extremely clear, it's direct, but I kind of had an issue with it. Not saying that is bad or went too far, but I did not understand their love. I understand this is Elvis Presley, and at the time he's the biggest thing ever, but to me, I don't understand. Maybe if this film was about me and Ice Spice, or maybe if Elvis Presley wrote Skater Boy, maybe I would view that differently and I would understand why she just fell in love with him. I just didn't see any scenes to believe in their relationship and to believe she loved him to withstand all of this drama that Elvis's life brings to her. Because this film just really feels like a compilation of Elvis being a shitty person, which he was.
am I lying?
But the good thing about those scenes of Elvis being a shitty person is, bright side is, they're always well acted. Sofia Coppola found the right actors for this film. There's not a lot of them. Again, less is more. You get exactly what you need. And those scenes are really well acted. Elvis, you don't show him a lot. And the lighting and the technique of how you show him, most of the time he is not super well lit, or is at an angle, which makes him look more like Elvis. They're showing the positives, hiding the negatives, and I believe he is Elvis, that's pretty damn good, because it was so different than Austin Butler's performance as Elvis in the film Elvis that it's kind of hard to compare the two. You can, but they're so different films that it's hard to compare the two. And that's my favorite thing about Priscilla is I feel like I watched two totally different movies about the same thing, and I had two different experiences because the feeling. I didn't need Colonel Parker in this movie. The other film, you need Colonel Parker in this movie. And having the whole story between two films and what was in this film, it made it feel new, fresh, and unique, even though I know the story, I've seen the story on film a year or two prior. And that was my favorite thing about Priscilla. Super well made, directing phenomenal, the scenery, costume design, all of that, excellent. Acting, again, excellent. Just, it's not a movie for men. And, again, that's okay. It is relatable to a certain point of the audience. And Sofia Coppola, as I mentioned, she nailed it. But for me, it was good. Just nothing I'm going to go back to revisit a lot. Which is why I gave it an 8.3 out of 10 Wangs. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts and opinions about Priscilla. Scroll back up, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.